Yes, today we'll start actual class. Today we'll start actual class. Once again, let me mute all of these guys. Okay. Now it's okay. No disturbance, no noise. Yes, now it's okay. Fine. So let us start session. Let us start session. See if anyone unable to anyone unable to hear me. Anyone unable to hear me, please rejoin into session. Just please rejoin. Rejoin into session. Rejoin into session. Session going on. Session is going on. Just rejoin. If anyone unable to hear me, please rejoin into session. Just rejoin. Just rejoin. Just rejoin simply. Just rejoining enough. Okay. So if anyone unable to hear me, please rejoin the session. Just rejoining a solution. Yes, still now unable to hear me. Please rejoin again. Again. So rejoining. Just you have to rejoin. Rejoin is the solution. Yes. Now let us start session. Let us start session. So yesterday discussed about introduction. Just introduction about myself discussed. Next WhatsApp course plan discussed. Next course contents discussed here. All that introduction were finished. Okay. Yeah, I'll send yesterday video. I'll share it after finishing class. Today after finishing class, I'll share it. After finishing class, I'll share it today. Okay. Yes. Now let us start. Actual topic. Today I'm entering into topic. Today entering into actual topic. It's not demo today. It's not demo. Yes, yesterday completed. So the topics, introduction and all this finished here. Now today we'll start Java. Java. Here first question is, what is Java? Suppose someone asks simple, what is Java? Generally anyone simple answer. What is Java means simple answer. Yes, Java is an object oriented programming language. Simple answer. Okay, Java is an object oriented. Java is an object oriented programming language. Simple answer this is. Java is an object oriented programming language. Simple answer this is. Yes, actually Java is having many number of features. Yes, all that we'll see one by one. Overview. Yes, we'll see complete Java overview. Okay. See what is Java means. Simply anyone says that Java is an object-oriented programming language. OOPS language. Java is an OOPS language. Simple answer, Java is an OOPS language. That's okay, fine. Yes. See, first version of Java released in the year. Yes. First version of Java. Okay. First version of Java is JDK 1.0. JDK 1.0. JDK stands for Java Development Kit. JDK stands for Java Development. Java Development Kit. Java Development Kit. Yes. What is exactly JDK? JDK contains what? The JDK contents we'll discuss. One by one discuss here. Okay. So JDK, Java Development Kit. First version of Java is JDK 1.0. Okay. Yes. So JDK 1.0. JDK 1.0 released. Yes, released in the year 1995. Yes, JDK 1.0. JDK 1.0 was released. JDK 1.0 was released in the year 1995. 95. Almost 15 years, 25 years, right? 25 years. Yes, 25 years for Java. Yes, JDK 1.0 was released in the year 1995. Yes, 1995. In the year 1995. Yes, maybe your birth year, I think. Okay, 1995. Yeah, even may not be your birth year. Birth year maybe 96 or 97, 98. Yes, 96, 97, 98. Okay, before your birth, Java release. Yes. That time 1995. Yes, I was in the engineering second year. Engineering second year. Engineering second year. I was in second year. 1997 completed my engineering. Okay, 1997 complete my engineering year. I was in the engineering. I was in engineering. Yes, second year. Engineering second year. Second year. Okay. Yes, I know the birth of Java. Simply, I know the birth of Java. So that time I was in engineering. I was in engineering. So that time don't have computers this much. Okay, just one little bit is there. Okay. Yes. Computer science engineering. Yes. 1993 to 1997. This is my batch. 1993 to 97. Okay. Yes, 97. Yes, immediately after engineering, immediately I got the job with Motorola. So my first job with Motorola. My first job with Motorola. Motorola. Motorola in the year 1997. Yes, September. Yes, 8th. September 8th, 1997. Okay. Yes, that day I was joined with that Motorola company. 1997. September 8th, 1997, I was joined with that company here. My first project actually embedded C project. Later changed to Java. My first project embedded C. Yes, embedded C projects. Later changed to Java. Yes, in the year 1999, changed to Java career. Changed to Java career. Changed to Java. Okay, first one is first project embedded C with Motorola company. Later changed to Java. 99 at the end of 99. That time very hot Java. Java very hot. Okay. So because of that hot, yes, I have changed to Java fields. Okay. Yes, 93, 97 complete my engineering. Okay. Yes, anyone can you guess my MSET rank? Anyone can you guess it? Yes, computer science engineering 93 to 97. Computer science. See that time, yes, we have only 9 colleges. 9 colleges, only 9 colleges. Engineering only 9 colleges in United Andhra Pradesh. United Andhra Pradesh, AP and Telangana, United one. Only 9 colleges. Very less than computer science engineering. Very less number of seats. Only 360 seats we have. Only 360 seats. 360 seats. Only 360 seats. Out of 360, 50% for reservation. 50% for reservation. Only 180 seats we have. Then now we can expect rank. Now we can expect only 360 seats of 9 colleges, 9 into 40, 360 seats. Out of that, yes, below 180. Yes, my rank was 125. 120, very good rank. 125. So that time, yes, joined with the JNTU Hyderabad. JNTU Hyderabad, Kukatpalli. JNTU Hyderabad, Kukatpalli, main campus. I got the seats. Okay. So because of this career, because of this MSET rank and all this, I got the job immediately. Immediately I got the job. 97 itself, immediately after finishing engineering, immediately I got the job. Okay. Yes, 1995, I was in the year second year. I was engineering second year. Second year. So JDK was released in the year 1995. So I know the birth of Java. I know the birth of Java. I know the birth of Linux OS. I know the birth of SAP and .NET. Almost all softwares. Okay, I have seen the birth of all the softwares. Okay, lot of career. Yes, lot of career. Okay, almost more than 20 years of career in software field. Okay, Java. Since 22 years, I'm traveling. First to one and a half year embedded C, later changed to Java. Yes, almost 20 years. I'm journey with Java. Yes, I'm living with Java every day. Every day, just living with Java like a life partner. Java has become like a life partner in my career. Okay. Yes. Fine. So first JDK. JDK was released in the year 1995. Okay. Yes, JDK first version of Java, JDK 1.0, JDK 1.0 released with main features. Released. Yes, JDK 1.0 released with main features. Released with main features of Java. So what are the main features of Java? See, JDK 1.0 released with main features. Main features. Later divided into different editions like standard edition, enterprise edition, next mobile edition, effects like the different kind of editions here. We'll see one by one here. JDK 1.0 released with main features. Yes, main features. Yes, first one independent of platform. Independent of platform. Independent of platform. Independent of platform. First one is independent of platform. Correct? Java is an independent platform. Yes, how Java is independent platform? We'll discuss. Wait. How Java is made as independent platform? That concept I'll explain. Okay, independent platform. Next, Java is a portable. Java is a portable. Okay, portable. Java portability. Independent platform and Java is a portable. Portable. Correct? Portable. Next, Java is an object-oriented programming language. Okay, object-oriented programming language. Programming language. Java is an object-oriented programming language. Okay, Java is an object-oriented programming language. Oops, language. Okay, right? Yes. Next, scalability. Yes, Java is a scalable language. Scalable. Generally, here any software, yes, any software release is scalable compulsory. Must have the scalability. Why scalability we'll discuss. We'll discuss next. Java is a scalable. Correct. Next, secure. Yes, Java is secure. These are the main features of Java. JDK 1.0. JDK 1.0 released with main features as well as here. These are the main features of Java. Independent of platform. Next, portability. Next, OOPS language, OOPS features. Next, scalable. Okay, next, secure. These are the main features of Java. Later, next year, yes, JDK 1.0, 1.1, yes, released in the year 1996. 1996. Okay, yes, JDK 1.1. See, JDK 1.1 divide into JDK 1.1 divide into three editions. JDK 1.1, 1.1, 1.1 divided. JDK 1.1 divided into three editions. Later, fourth edition added. Now, initially only three editions. Yes, I know that live, it's live experience. What was happened Java, I know. Each and every version, what are the features were added. I know that. Okay, so JDK 1.1. See, 1 second. In JDK 1.0, even don't have JDBC concepts. Java using files to store data. For the purpose of storing data, they have used Java used files. Even don't have database connectivity. Okay. Yes, in 1.1 database JDBC was introduced. In first release Java don't have JDBC even don't have JDBC. Okay, in 1.1 they have added JDBC. Okay, yes. So JDK 1.1 divide into three editions. Divide into three editions. First one, yes, SE, Java SE, SC. When old version, yes, we used it to call as J2SE. That time we used to call as Java J2SE. Now it's calling us SE. JSE. Now it's calling as Java SE. JSE. So previously we used to call as J2SE. Later changed to Java SE here. So SE means standardization. Java standards. Java standards. Java standards. Java standardization. Java standardization. Java standardization. Okay. SE. Java standardization. Okay, right? Yes. After this, next SE. After this SE, next JE. JE. Here J2EE. Calling it J2EE. So this is Java Enterprise Edition. Java Enterprise Edition. Java Enterprise. Okay. So JWE. So J2E. It's a Java Enterprise Edition. Here. So J2WE. Yes, J2WE. So Java Enterprise. It's a Java Enterprise. Okay, right? Yes. Next, third one here. Yes, JME, Java Mobile Edition. Yes, J2ME. Yes, it's a mobile edition. Yes, Java mobile edition, Java mobile edition, Java mobile edition, Java mobile edition. Yes, these are three editions. There's JDK 1.1, JDK 1.1. Yes, that 1.1 divided into three editions. Three editions. After that, next JDK 1.2 release added some more features to Java released as 1.2. Next JDK, next JDK 1.3, 1.3. Next JDK 1.4. Yes, 1 second. See here, version wise, I'll explain features. Yes, after finishing our syllabus, at the end, I'll explain version wise features. This may not be right time to discuss about different features of different versions. May not be understanding. If you know the Java, then talking about different versions is good. Without knowing about Java, if I'm explaining about different things, may not be understanding. Yes, here at this stage I can explain 1.0 features, 1.1 features, 1.2 features, 1.3, 1.4 version wise features. I think it may not be correct here. Yes, if you know the Java, then you can understand. Okay, if you know the Java, you can understand that features here. That features one by one we'll discuss. Later we'll explain. Okay. Next JDK 1.2. Okay, 1.3. Okay, next 1.4. Next JDK 1.5. JDK 1.5. Yes, this is Tiger version. JDK 1.5. Tiger version. It's a Tiger version. Tiger version. Tiger version. Yes, the major changes were done. Major changes. Major changes were done in this. Major changes were done. Major changes were done here. Okay, from JDK 1.5 onwards, Java got the success. In JDK 1.5. Yes, this is in the 1.5 in the year. Yes, this is in the year 1990. Sorry, yes, 2005. JDK 1.5 in the year 2005. 2005. Yes, after JDK 1.5 release here, Java got the success. Great success. JDK 1.5. Yes, almost it was taken for 10 years to become success in the market here. See, first version of Java released in the year 1994. Finally got the success. Great success. In the year 2000, almost it was taken for 10 years to success. See, that time Microsoft was the leader in the market. Microsoft Visual Basic is the leader. Visual Basic most of the companies used to develop applications in Visual Basic. Visual Basic and one more VC++ is there. See, Microsoft, from the Microsoft, VC++ is there, and VB.NET is there. VB.NET is there. VB.NET. Yes, most of the companies used to develop applications in this one here. In this one. Okay. Yes, by the year 2005, yes, many features added to Java here. So finally, Java got the success by the year 2005 by JDK 1.5. Okay, later, yes, what are the applications developed in VC++, VB.NET, and SAP, and most of the applications were migrated to Java. That history I'll explain later. Wait, I have seen that history. I know that history, how Java got the success. Okay, yes, what is happening in Java? Year-wise, I'll explain. Wait. Yes, here we have the topic of, yes, portability. Yes, independent platform portability. At the time of explaining about portability, now I will explain that. So when Java got the success, okay. So when Java has become leader, yes, by the year 2010, Java has become leader in the market. Okay. Yes, nowadays 90% of applications are developed in Java only here. 90% of applications were developed in Java. That history we'll discuss next. Wait, I'll explain. Okay, yes, completely my live experience I'll explain. Just wait. Okay, yes. So JDK 1.5 Tiger version. Yes, major changes were done here. Major changes were done in. Yes, it was released in the year 90. Yes, 2005. In the year 2005. 2005. So finally, Java got the success in the year 2005. 2005, great success. Okay, yes. Now here JDK 1.5. JDK 1.5. JDK 1.5. Yes, in JDK 1.5 added Java FX. Added another edition. Added one more edition. Added one more edition. Java FX. Java JFX. Yes, JFX. Java effects, calling us Java effects, effects like visual effects, Java effects, Java effects. Okay. So finally here, finally, Java Java divided into four editions, divided into four editions. Finally Java divided into four editions. Okay, fine. Yes, these things. Yes, four editions. First one SE, next one W, next one MB. Okay, right? Next, fourth one FX, Java FX, Java FX. Okay. See, Java FX don't have the concept GTFX, no, because that time we don't have two concepts here. Up to this, Java FX is the Java FX. This is Java FX. Okay. Yes, out of all this here, these two are most successful editions in Java. Okay, ME, yes, mobile application development using here, but Java, yes, may not be efficient here. In this area, Android is the best one. Android is recommended. Android is the king in this area. Yes, mobile application or Java is poor compared to Android. Android is the best suitable. Okay, Android is the best suitable for the mobile application development. Even FX also, Java FX. Even this version also, yes, somewhat poor compared to other tools in markets. Okay, yes, we have many that visual effect tools like like a VFX from Microsoft. This VFX tool is available. VFX, next Maya, like that. Many tools available. Compared to that, Java is poor. Yes, Java, yes, most successful in this area. Interpretation and standardization. Yes, we'll see one by one. So what are the standardization features? First, let us see standardization features. See, our core Java comes under standardization. Our topic is standardization. Let us see what are the SE features. Next, what are the W features? These things one by one discuss here. Okay, standardization. So what are the standardization features here? Standardization features. Yes, SE features. SE features. So what are the features of this one here? SE features. So what are the Java SE features? Let us see one by one here. SE features. First one. Yes. First one, core compiler. First one, core compiler. Java core compiler. Okay. Yes, what is exactly core? See, everyone says that core Java, core Python, core C language, core C++. What does it mean? Yes, anyone? Yes, I think you heard about this, right? What core Java? Yes, everyone talking about core Java, core Python, core C language, core C++. What is exactly core? Core means what? Core means, see, many trainers and many says that it's a fundamentals, basics. Yeah, expected answer from you, basics. Okay, basics, that answer expected. Because see, most of the trainers simply core means they says that basics, and the fundamental are all this here. That is not exactly correct answer. Core means is not like basics, it's not like fundamentals. Exactly what is core? What is core? Core means, see, compiler part is a core. Compiler part, it's a core. Compiler part is a core. Compiler part. So what are the compiler parts here? See, data types. Data types are part of compiler, right? It's not from any library. It's a part of compiler here. Suppose Java dot. No. Core means depth. No, that is not correct. Core means depth. No, it's not correct. Yes, data types. See, in Java, there are some libraries like Java.lang package, Java dev package, but these are not from any package, they are from the compiler. Compiler part is a core, compiler part, main core part, compiler part, data types is a part of compiler. See, suppose int keyword from the compiler, suppose float keyword from the compiler, suppose void keyword, it's a part of compiler. Okay, all the part of compiler. Okay, yes, compiler part is a compiler part like data types. Next, operators. Operators like mathematical operators, relational, logical, all that operators, unary, binary, ternary, all that operators. Operators is a part of, it's a part of compiler. Operators not part of compiler. Okay. Yes. Yeah. Same thing I'm explaining now. What is core Java exactly? I'm explaining same thing. Okay, I'm explaining same thing here. Yes, Java data types. Next operators. Okay, next control statements. Control statements. Control statements. Control statements. Control statements like if statements. Okay. Yes. Yeah. Concepts of that inheritance, but that's Java. Oops, that's not Java core. That is not Java. Oops. Okay. Yes. Data types, operators, control statements like if statements, while loop, do while loop, switch case, for loop, for each. All these control statements. Control statements. Next, apart from Java syntax. Java syntax. Okay, next Java syntax. Syntax. Syntax is a compiler part. Because programming syntax. Programming syntax, data types, operators, control statements, Java syntax. It's a compiler part. That is core compiler. So SE features in SE features first core compiler. The compiler, this is compiler part. Core compiler. Okay. Yes. Next. Second one. Yes, object-oriented programming features here. Oops implementation. Next is oops implementation. Oops implementation. Oops implementation. See, our course is SE, not core Java. Core Java means only this part is actual core. Actual core is this part. So our syllabus is SE. We are going to discuss about SE part. SE part. Our syllabus is SE. Yes, oops implementation. So oops implementation. So what are the oops implementations here? Like encapsulation, encapsulation. Next, data abstraction. Yes, implementing these oops features here. Data abstraction. Data abstraction. So yeah, encapsulation, data abstraction. Yes, next. Yes, method overloading. Yes, method overloading. Implementing method overloading here. Yes, next method overloading. Next, constructors. Implementing constructors. Java don't have destructors. Java don't have C++ supports destructors. Java don't have destructors. Yet that comparison we'll discuss next. C++ and Java, the differences we'll discuss next. C++ versus Java we'll see next. Next, constructors. Implementing constructors. Okay. Yes. Next, constructors. Next, like method overloading, constructors overloading. Like method overloading, they say constructor overloading concepts. Implementing these things. Yes. After this, next one. Yes, inheritance. So inheritance. Implementing inheritance. After inheritance here. Next, methods overriding. So method overriding. After this, next polymorphism. Polymorphism. These features. Next, after this, yes, abstract classes using abstract classes. Next, interfaces. Abstract classes interfaces. Yes, all this comes on OOPS concept. It's a OOPS implementation. Java OOPS implementation. Yes, implementing OOPS features in Java. See, Java SE in this first core compiler. Next, after that, implementing OOPS features. Yes, Java language. See, Java supports yes OOPS features, right? Since Java supporting OOPS feature, Java called as object-oriented programming language. So OOPS implementation here. So these features we can implement in Java. List of these features. These features can be implemented in Java here, right? So OOPS. Yes, after finishing OOPS here. So next one. One second. Yes, after finishing OOPS. Next one. Yes, after OOPS here. Next string. Okay, next. Yes. So here string buffer implemented. Yes, string buffer is a string string buffer, yes, string builder, string builder, next string, yes, tokenizer, string tokenizer, string tokenizer. So after this, yes, groups implementation, next string, string buffer, string builder, string tokenizer. This comes on SE parts, standardization. Okay, yes. Next, data conversions. Data conversion concept, data conversions like integer to float, float integer, something like a typecasting, something like a typecasting. Next, converting data from one class to another class, like parent class to child, child to parents, parent to child, child to parents, converting data from parent to child. That is called something like upcasting and downcasting, upcasting and downcasting concepts. Okay, it's a data conversion. Okay, yes. Next, exception handling. Yes, it's a part of, yes, exception handling. Yes, it's a part of SE. Exception handling, exceptions. Exception means abnormal termination. Suddenly terminating your application. Suppose application terminated suddenly, what happens here? Loss of data. See, Java application, yes, maybe banking application, yes, maybe Flipkart applications, all the applications, okay, suddenly terminated. Yes, loss of that transaction, right? So Flipkart, while placing order, suddenly terminated due to some reasons here, maybe networking, some reasons here, loss of transaction, right? Loss of the real data, banking transactions, loss of that real data that should be handled. So for that exception handling concept here, it's a part of SE. Okay, right? Exception handling. Next, IO streams. Yes, IO streams. IO streams, input output streams, file handling, different types of files like text files, CSV files, next Excel files, XML files, next PDF files, images, audios, videos, different kind of files. Okay, yes. Next, yes, after that, collections. Yes, collections component, collections here, collections like nothing but data sectors, collections nothing but implementing data sectors in Java here, data sectors, data sectors implementation, data sectors, it's a data sectors part here, data sectors, collections. Okay, right? Yes. And the next here, yes, networking, this networking. So implementing networking here like TCP and UDP applications, developing UDP and TCP applications, TCP one to one, UDP one to many, that kind of applications. Okay, yes. Next, multi-threading. So next is multi-threading. So next one more is multi-threading. So multi-threading, so purpose of multi-threading is to improve the performance of Java applications. We'll see that practically. Parallel task, multi-threading is multiple jobs performing parallelly, multiple jobs running parallel in the Java application is multitasking. So these are the SE features. Next, after multi-threading here, so next one is JDBC, Java database connectivity. Java database connectivity. See, it's a part of SE only. It's a part of Java SE features. Java database connectivity. Java database connectivity. Java database connect. JDBC comes from SE. SE. Okay, Java database connectivity. Java database connectivity. Yes, next, AWT. AWT. Okay, AWT means abstract windowing toolkit. Yes, abstract. Yes, abstract windowing. Abstract windowing. Abstract windowing toolkit. Yes, toolkit. Yes, abstract windowing toolkit. Like abstract windowing toolkit. Okay. Next, see, purpose of AWT. It's a GA development, like forms. For GA development, you can see AWT here. GA development. It's a GA development. It's a GA development. Okay. Next one is applets. Applets. Yes. Up to this is SE. These are SE. SE features. SE part is this. This is SE. 1 second. In this SE part, 12 and 13 outdated. No one using. Outdated concepts here. GA development. Nowadays we have the Spring framework. For this alternative, Spring framework is available. Okay, Spring framework is available. Next, Struts framework is available. Okay, this AWT outdated. Yes, AWT. Yes, AWT outdated. It's outdated one. Don't use. Yes, need not learn this one. No one will ask here. Outdated. Yes, outdated around 2004. means almost 16 years. Yes, 16 years back outdated. Okay, not required. Don't learn it, wasting of time. No one will ask you. Okay, suppose anyone asking AWT, yes, he is outdated guy. That guy very old person, maybe outdated guy. Okay, no one using AWT. Yes, nowadays in Java many frameworks are there, many frameworks. Okay, Java many latest frameworks are available here. No one using this AWT. It was outdated long back, outdated. No one using. Suppose any trainer teaching AWT means is outdated trainer, is not updated trainer here, not updated trainer. Okay, yes, some trainers learning somewhere and teaching somewhere, they don't have any real time experience. Simply they will learn somewhere, then teach, they will start teaching because they survival. Okay, not getting jobs, simply survival, surviving in the survival purpose, maybe taking classes, right? Okay, yes, they may be teaching AWT also. Okay, no, that is not necessary, wasting of time. No one using in real time, sir. No one, outdated. 16 years back only outdated. Okay, yes, next applets. Yes, applet, this also outdated, this also outdated. No one using applets, outdated, outdated. Yes, in place of applets, solids. Yes, solids were replaced here, solids. Yes, solids were replaced. Okay, solids. Yes, 1 second. Solid, yes, applets were replaced by solids. Applets were, 1 second, these applets were replaced by solids. Okay, these applets were replaced by solids. After solids came to the picture here, these applets were outdated. Applets, these applets very old programming, this is. Yet these were outdated in the year 2000 itself. In the year 2000, in the year 2000 only outdated. In the year 2000 outdated, almost 20 years back. No one using applets. Okay, no one using applets here. Applets were replaced by solids. No solids are using in place of applets. Okay, so these are SC features. 1 second, our syllabus is up to 10th one, multi-threading. Our JDBC comes under advanced Java. JDBC is advanced Java. JDBC comes under advanced syllabus. Our syllabus is SE. SE. So core Java, everyone saying that core Java, but actually you learning SE, not core Java. Suppose core Java means these are the core concepts. These are actually core. Exactly core means this is the core. This is the core. Compiler part, core compiler part is a core. Okay, these are SE features, completely SE means we are learning SE features, right? Next, one more thing here, up to 10th one, next step of finish, yes, Java 8 and Java 9 features. Java 9 features going to discuss. Java 8 and Java 9 features. Yes, after finishing multi-threading, final topic, Java 8 and 9 features. That time here, after finishing multi-threading here, yes, JDK 1.0 contains what? 1.1 features, 1.2 features, 1.3, 1.4, 1.5, 1.6. Version wise I'll explain. I know that live experience. Every version, what are the features were added? I know that. I'll explain very clearly. Okay. So this up to this is our syllabus. Okay, JDBC comes under advanced Java. JDBC is advanced Java. So these are SE features. Now let us go to EE, enterprise. What are the features of enterprise? Yes, I'm giving complete Java. What is exactly Java? What does it contain? Complete Java overview. See, without any, what is exactly Java? Yes, you should know that. What is exactly Java? What are those things? Contents of the Java. So enterprise. What are the contents of enterprise here? Enterprise. Okay, enterprise, right? Yes, what are the features of this? Enterprise. Yes, here it contains services, next the components and frameworks. This is enterprise. That enterprise contains services, components and frameworks. Services, components and framework. See, let us see one by one. First one, solids. Servlets. Servlets are server side components. It's a component. Server side components to handle server side transactions. Servlets. See name itself. Serve means server. Okay. Yes, servlets. Server side programming. It's a server side component to perform server side transaction. So what kind of things at the server side? Suppose login. Suppose user ID password submitted. That login data posted to application. At the server side, check with database, right? If the server is connected to database, this will connect to database and check in database. Check with database. It's a server side component. Solid are server side. Okay. Server side components. It's a component. Okay. Next, second one, JSP. JSP. 1 second. Here, JDBC. Next, Solid and JSP is advanced Java. That comes in advanced Java here. Advanced Java syllabus. JDBC, yes, Solids and JSP. These 3 chapters. The 3 chapters only itself taking 2 months minimum. JDBC minimum required 30 to 40 days. JDBC 30 to 40 days. Solids required minimum 20 days, 3 weeks. JSP 10 days enough. Okay. Yes. So Solids and JSP here. Next after that. Yes. So intervention features Solids, JSP. After JSP here, next one is EasyAB. Enterprise Java Beans. EasyAB. Enterprise Java Beans. Yes, it's a middleware components. Yes, in old versions we used as middleware components, but this is outdated. No one using here. This is outdated. No one using. Outdated. Yes, outdated concepts. Okay. See here, EasyAB. In place of EasyAB, now we are using Hibernate. Yes, Hibernate. EasyAB was replaced by Hibernate. Now we are using Hibernate framework. In place of EasyAB, now we are using Hibernate framework. Okay. EasyAB. Next, RMI. RMI. Yes, EasyAB stands for Enterprise Java Beans. Enterprise Java Beans. It's a middleware component. Some middleware components. Middleware components to maintain some distributed data. Okay. Yes, in place of EasyAB, now we are using Hibernate. Okay. Yes, EasyAB replaced with Hibernate. Next, RMI. See, EasyAB, RMI, similar kind of concepts here. These 2 things replaced by EasyAB and RMI, replaced by Hibernate now. Hibernate. Okay. Yes. Yeah, these are advanced Java concepts. Solids, JSP, JDBC, advanced Java. See, your core Java means up to this is our syllabus up to this one. Core Java syllabus. JDBC comes under advanced Java. JDBC, Solids and JSP. Another 2 months. Those 3 topics. Yes. Next, RMI also outdated. Okay, right? Yes. Next. See, EasyAB, RMI, these are the components. They are the components here. Next, Java, yes, mail API. This is service. Yes, this is service. It's not a component, it's a service here. Java mail API. So what is Java mail API? This is most important one, mail API. What's the purpose of mail API? Suppose, for example, some application trying to connect to database. For example, take banking application. Trying to connect database, but database server temporarily down due to some issues. That case, when try to connect database is not available. That case, your Java application has to raise one message. That message has to deliver to application admin. Okay, how to generate that message here? There are 3 types of messages we can generate here. 3 types of messages. So one is email. One is generating email. Second one, first generating email. Second one, text message. Third one, log. Okay, logs. Third one, logs. These 3 types of messages. See, email, delivering email to application admin. Suppose Java application try to connect database, but temporary database is not available. That case, immediately sending message to admin saying that so and so database is not available. That message delivering through the email. email. Suppose email, if message delivering through the email means, yes, admin maybe, yes, may not be observing that it's a offline, right? Yes, email offline. Immediately can't see here, maybe taking some time. For this alternative, for email, alternate text message, mobile, text message to mobile. For text message purpose using JMS service, Java messaging service, Java messaging service, Java messaging service, text message, mobile, sending message to mobile. Yes, mobile. Yes, the application administrator always using mobile, right? Yes, immediately releasing yes, immediately receiving message here. Yes, immediately alert. It's a quick, it's a quick message. So text message to, yes, mobile. It's a quick one. Okay. See JMS. See old version of Java. Yes, almost 2 years or 3 years ago we used JMS. Now we are using Kafka. Latest is Kafka. We are using, yes, in our current project we are using Kafka. Kafka, yes, somewhat related to Hadoop. Kafka is a message broker. Kafka now we are using for messaging service. Kafka. Kafka is the latest one. Kafka is the latest one. Okay. Still many companies using JMS, but we are using Kafka. It's a high-speed message broker. This is, we are using Kafka in place of JMS. Okay. Recent projects, since last projects we are using Kafka in place of JMS. Okay. Messaging service, Java MailyPay, next JMS messaging service. Okay. Next after this, next logs. How to generate logs here? Yes. Yes, yes, log4j means log for Java. Log for Java. Log4j means 4 means for, calling is for here. Log for Java. Log4j. It's a service. Service to log the logs and log files. Why logs here? What's the purpose of logs? What is exactly log? Suppose something happened in the application. Suppose application tried to connect database. Suppose database not available. Yet so and so date and time database is not, that message writing to one file. That file is nothing but log file. Okay. So what is exactly log file? Log file is to record the events happening in the application. Some events happen in application like success events and failure events. Okay. Suppose the failure cases, all the failure cases write to log file. Okay. See, at the end of the month, log analysis. Yes, application at the end of the month, every month maybe log analysis. They'll open log files here. What are the failures? What are the failures in the application here? What's a frequently failure? They should analyze that analysis, log analysis. Okay, log analysis. So database connection failing frequently. What's the reason? They will analyze the reason. What's the reason? Why database connection is failing? Okay, that kind of analysis, log analysis. That's very, very important. Logs are very, very important because yes, analysis are required here. Log analysis required here. And what are the failures? Why failures happening? Suppose frequently database connection failing. What's the reason? Why database connection failing frequently? They should analyze that reason. Maybe networking properly not working. Maybe servers, the database server may not be maintained properly here. So database admin may not be properly working here. So various reasons they should analyze. Yes, that is actually business, real business in real time. Everything minute to minute they have tracked it. Then how Facebook is providing this much of services? How banking application providing this much of services without failure? They are providing services, right? How minute to minute they will track it. Second to second they will track it here. Yes, many maintenance cases are there. Many applications. Okay, many applications in market. Many applications. Yes, all the support case, Java support case, they will go for the log analysis, that all the failures. Okay, so this one more service, Next, JNDA, one more service, JNDA, Java native direct interface, here, Java native directory interface, but not using here. We can use, but not outdated. We can't say outdated. It's not in use. Actually, main purpose of JND is to define hierarchy in a company. Okay, in company there is a hierarchy, right from the boss, maybe some CEO, some directors, next managers, team members. Okay, next team, Yes, like this, that hierarchy, defining company hierarchy. To define company hierarchy, we can use JNDI, Java naming direct interface. Suppose, for example, let us take ICICI Bank. ICICI Bank. Suppose you work in some ICICI Bank. Yes, suppose maybe, yes, Amirpet branch, Amirpet or SR Nagar branch you working. What is your position? Okay, what is your position in the complete hierarchy? That position, defining your position, you can use JNDA. Yes, debugging I'm covering. Yes, how to debug your Java application line well and is very simple topic. Matter of half an hour topic, debugging topic. Okay. Yes, I worked with all the things here. I'll explain. Don't worry. Debugging is very simple topic. Just matter of half an hour. I'll explain it. Okay. Yes, JNDA. So these are the services. Okay. These are the components and services. Next. Yes. Apart from this, frameworks. Next, what are the frameworks in Java? Let us see about frameworks. What are the frameworks in Java? So what's the first framework in Java? Struts framework. Okay, Struts framework for VA development here. Struts framework. Struts framework is the first one. Yeah, this is MVC architecture. Yes, MEC1 architecture. This is MEC1. MEC1 architecture. Model view and controller. Model view and controller. Model view and controller. So model means to maintain data. Yes, view means presentation purpose. Controller means controlling your transactions. Okay, Struts framework. Struts framework to develop the web applications. Initially, Struts framework used for to develop web applications. This is to develop web applications. For developing web applications in Struts framework. Yes, Struts framework almost this also outdated. Struts framework, it was released in the year 2004. 2004. Yes, 2004. After releasing Struts framework, yes, this one outdated. AWT 2004. That time it was outdated. 2004 AWT outdated. So reason here, Struts framework. After releasing Struts framework, that AWT was outdated. So this is to develop web applications like forms, like registration form, login form, profile, different kind of forms. Okay. Yes. Next one. After Struts framework here, next Spring framework. Yes. Spring framework. Yes, is extraordinary framework. Spring framework and Hibernate. Yes, Hibernate framework. See, after releasing Spring and Hibernate framework, it's a combination. Using this combination of these two, we are developing all the applications. Nowadays, almost all the Java applications we are developing in Spring framework and Hibernate framework. Okay, Spring framework. Most of the applications, not most, every application. Even we are not using Struts also. Spring and Hibernate framework. They are providing many number of features. It's very lightweight. Sorry, not lightweight. Spring and Hibernate frameworks. Ready-made one. What is exactly framework? Framework means ready-made one, ready to use. Okay, means already well-developed code is available. Yes, you can use that code here. Ready-made one. Framework means ready-made one. So what is the advantage of this framework here? Framework is ready-made one, ready to use. So without developing much coding is not necessary. When using frameworks here, much coding is not necessary. Within short time, we can finish applications with these frameworks. Frameworks are ready-made one, ready to use. Direct you can use. No need of writing. Yes, much coding is not necessary. When using Spring and Hibernate frameworks here, if with this framework here, much coding is not necessary. Very less coding can write here. We can develop even large scale application also. We can develop within short time. Okay. See, yes, just 10 years before, some used to take 1 year, 2 years of time, but nowadays we are finishing project within 3 months. 3 months only. 3 months or 7 months, 8 months, maximum 1 year. Okay, within 3 months we are developing, we are releasing to client location and providing support. Okay, once project streamlines here, our support will be finishing here. So within 3 months only we are finishing. Within 3 months enough nowadays. Reason, Spring and Hibernate frameworks. Framework is ready-made one. See exactly what is framework, what is ready-made one. Yes, I'll tell you some examples. Suppose some bridge construction, right? bridge construction. Let us take some bridge construction. This is well known for you. Bridge construction is well known for you. See, olden days, what was happened? Bridge construction. Yes, they used to, yes, first of they used to construct pillars. For pillars of foundation required, maybe rock foundation, something like this. Some foundation required pillars. After that, next laying road on the pillars and all this, right? But nowadays, after constructing pillars, immediately just assembling bridge. Yes, already available blocks, ready-made blocks available. Bridge construction, ready-made blocks are available. They are bringing ready-made blocks and assembling simply. Within short time, they are finishing bridge. So olden days, yes, years together used to construct bridge, but nowadays 3 or 4 months enough. Within 3 or 4 months, constructing bridge is finishing here. So because of ready-made blocks available, like that in Java also here framework, ready-made predefined classes available. For every code, ready-made classes available. Just we are using that classes and we are developing applications. Ready-made classes, ready-made code is available. Ready-made code is available. So that is nothing but framework. Framework is a ready-made one, ready to use. Ready to use. Okay. So Spring framework, Hibernate framework. Yes. After that, next framework is Hadoop. Hadoop framework. Yes, it's a part of Java. Hadoop framework. What's the purpose of Hadoop framework? Big data handling. For the purpose of big data, Hadoop framework is in here. Okay, framework is not for web application development. Sorry, Hadoop framework is not for web application. See, these things are for the web applications, but Hadoop is for the big data processing, like petabytes of data, like terabytes of data. Nowadays, every application generating big data, like petabytes and terabytes, to handle that much of data, Hadoop framework. So Hadoop, what is Hadoop exactly? It's a framework. Hadoop is a framework to store and process big data. Hadoop is a framework to store and process big data. Correct? Yes, after Hadoop framework here, next level is Spark. Yes, Spark also developed in Java. Spark framework. Yes, Spark framework. Yes, Hadoop framework. Next, Spark framework. So next level is Spark framework. So what is Spark framework? Huge amount of data. Yes, huge amount of data. Huge amount. Yes, huge amount of data. See, here using Hadoop framework, we can handle terabytes of data. Terabytes of data. So data more than terabytes, maybe petabytes. Petabytes. That case, we should go for Spark framework, high speed engine. Compared to Hadoop, Spark framework is high speed engine to process huge amount of data, like petabytes of data. Yes, Hadoop is for only for terabytes of data. Okay, terabytes of data. This is petabytes of data. Okay. Yes, next advanced version, Ignite framework. This Ignite framework. See, I worked on all the frameworks. Yes, I worked on every framework. I have very good experience. These frameworks completed 4 projects. Hadoop framework, Spark framework completed 4 projects in this area. This area more than 10 projects completed. Spring framework more than 10 projects completed. Okay. Next in Ignite framework. Ignite framework. This also big data related. Ignite framework. Yes, very huge amount of data, like zettabytes of data, exabytes and zettabytes of data. Now I'm doing R&D on this Ignite. Okay. This Ignite may not be using now here. Maybe after 5 years. After 5 years, maybe using this Ignite framework. Yes, to meet the demand. To meet the demand. Now here, Spark framework using the market because of huge amount of data generating here. Okay, in future to meet the demand here, yes, maybe Ignite framework using Ignite. Just I'm doing R&D on this. Okay, maybe after 3 years, maybe this is coming here. Okay, see, up to this is I have very good experience. Okay, I know everything in this area, nothing to learn. Or you're learning all is completed. Or next projects developed here, nothing is there to learn. Yes, everything I learned. Now I'm doing R&D in this area because feature in Hadoop, yes, in Java it's a feature framework. Okay, yes, next apart from this, one more Angular framework. This is one more framework. Angular framework. Yes, like Node.js, server side using Node.js, right? Angular framework on this these frameworks for web applications. The thing is, Angular framework, this also for web applications. Web applications. This also for web applications, but this is using yes Angular framework. Yes, compared to Spring framework, Angular framework is a lightweight framework using for web applications. Angular framework is web applications, but here when come to this Spring framework, this is for enterprise applications. Enterprise applications. What is enterprise application? What is web application? Enterprise application, web application. Web application handles less number of transactions. Enterprise application just handles large number of transactions. Okay, yes, large number of transactions, huge number of transactions. Enterprise application, for example, Facebook is enterprise application, huge number of transactions every day. Flipkart, enterprise application. Next, Amazon, it's enterprise application, huge number of transactions every day. Okay, yes, web application, less number of transactions. For example, Durga website, it's simple web application, handling less number of transactions. Suppose your college website is a web application, simply handling less number of transactions. Okay, there is some architectural difference. Web application, enterprise application, there's some architectural difference. Internal architectural difference will be there. Okay, enterprise application handling huge number of transactions, web application handling less number of transactions. Okay, so these are different frameworks. Yes, in Java. Okay, so this is about just Java overview. So what is Java? See, simply answer. What is Java? Java is an object-oriented programming language. Java is OOPS language. First version of Java is JDK 1.0. Java Development Kit. Okay, JDK 1.0 was released in the year 1995. JDK released with main features. These are the main features, like independent platform, portability, OOPS language, scalability, and security. Correct? JDK 1.1, next version of Java released in the year 1996. So JDK 1.1, in 1.1 Java divided into 3 editions, like standard edition, enterprise edition, yes, mobile edition, 3 editions. Later 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, and finally 1.5. It's a Tiger version. Major changes were done here. Okay, this was released in the year 2005. Yes, finally Java got the success. Yes, with JDK 1.5 Tiger version, Java got the success by the year 2005. Means almost 10 years. It was taken for 10 years to become success. Okay, that time Microsoft was the leader. Here. After 2005, yes, Java started leading. By the year 2010 here, Java has become leader in the market. Okay, next JDK 1.5. Okay, yes, JDK 1.5. Yes, one more version added here, Java FX. Okay, finally Java divided into 4 editions. Okay, SE, W, and ME and FX. Okay, yeah, this year enterprise. Yes, one second. Mobile and FX. This area Java is very poor. Java is poor in that area. Java is very poor here. Okay, so mobile applications, yes, Android is the best suitable. Here, this area of Java is very strong. Enterprise applications, Java is very strong. In the enterprise applications. Yes, almost main projects are developing Java only. Okay, yes. Next, what is exactly SE? Our syllabus is SE. So first core compiler part, next OOPS implementation here, next string buffer, these things here, next data conversion, exception handling, IO streams, collections, networking, multi-threading, next 8 and 9 fees. These are our syllabus. Okay, next JDBC AWT updates. This comes on SE, Java Standard Edition. So we are learning Java Standard Edition, not core Java. Core Java means only core part. SE, our syllabus is Java Standard Edition. Yes, if you good at Java Standard Edition, easy to work with Java applications. Okay, see, you should be strong in your Java SE. If you strong in SE, then easy to work with the frameworks also. Frameworks are very simple, very easy to work with the frameworks. These are very easy. Frameworks are very easy because ready-made one, ready to use. If you good at your core Java syllabus, means our SE syllabus. If you good at this SE syllabus, then easy to work with Java here. Nothing is there. Okay. Yes, next. Yes, services, components, and frameworks. There are different services. Next, components and frameworks. Okay. The thing is, programming skills are very, very important. Yes, you must have good programming skills. Yes, I'll make you perfect. Yes, I'm very good at programming skills. Okay. Yes, videos. Yeah, daily videos. Yes, we can. Yes, we are uploading daily videos. Yes, after finishing class, we are uploading a drive. Drive URL will share. We'll share the URL. Okay. Yes, I'll share URL. Drive URL. You can watch it. You can watch it here. I'll share it. Okay. I'll share daily videos available. Next, your document. The document. It's a class document. This is your class document. Yes. You have 1 second. 1 second. 1 second, guys. One second. 1 second. Yes, WhatsApp group already created. Already 10 members already for them. WhatsApp group created. Coursera WhatsApp group created. This WhatsApp group here in this communication is going on. See, already communication going on. Group created. Okay, Hemendra Coursera group created. Okay, yes, group created. Yes, almost 10 members came to the group here. 10 members they have provided details. Yes, I'll show that group information. See that group information. This is 8 participants now currently. Okay, yeah, that group created. Yes, for you guys also, I'll add to that group. Yeah, this is my WhatsApp number. WhatsApp number 8179-189-123. Yes, just share your details, your name, next WhatsApp course you taking here, course, next WhatsApp time. Okay, next your Gmail ID compulsory. Gmail ID compulsory. Okay, Gmail ID. Just you provide this information. This is my WhatsApp number, your WhatsApp course, WhatsApp time, and your Gmail ID. Gmail ID compulsory. Don't give other mail IDs here because I'm sharing everything through the Google Drive. Yes, recordings and material and everything sharing through the Google Drive only. Just use Gmail ID. Okay. So WhatsApp number this is. See here, main purpose of WhatsApp group is communication purpose. Suppose any doubts are there, anytime you can ask doubts. 24/7 support is available. Yes, I'll be responding always. Always I'll be responding. Okay. Only at the time of meeting may not be responding. Suppose sometimes taking class, that time may not be available. Except that, yes, other always I'll be available. So always I'll be available. Just ping me like a Google, I'll respond immediately. Immediately on the spot, I'll give the answer for your doubts. Okay, you can share your doubts in the group. Okay, somebody may be answering, sharing, mutually sharing your knowledge. Just knowledge sharing. WhatsApp group main purpose, knowledge sharing between you guys. Suppose somebody posting some question. Somebody, yes, others may be responding. Yes, suppose if they are giving correct answer, I'll appreciate them. I'll appreciate them. Suppose if not giving correct answer, wrongly giving, that case I'll correct. I'll correct that experience. I'll correct that answer here. That is one kind of experience for you guys. Sharing knowledge among your group members. Okay. Yes, somebody posting question, next others may be responding and giving answers. If correct answer, I'll appreciate them. If not giving correct answer, I'll correct it. I'll correct that answer. Right? Yes, very good thing. Same thing happened in group here. Yes, previous batches. Now currently, yes, one more batch is going on. Yes, 8:15. After finishing your class, I have to start one more batch. One more batch, 8:15 already the middle. At the middle of the course. 8:15 batch is there at the middle of the course. It's going on. Yes, please submit this information. I'll add to group. Already group created. Communication is going on. Any doubts are there, you can ask me in personal window also, not in a group here, in personal window also, you can ask me. I'll respond. Right? Yes, maybe your career guidance. Next, one more thing here in our company. Yes, we are taking some internship. After finishing your course, I'll internship facility of, okay, internship they are taking, okay, after finishing I'll refer to my office. I'll refer with my reference. Chance is 90% with my reference only getting that internship. Okay. Next, any experienced one, maybe 2 years or 3 years gap is there. How to fulfill that gap? I'll tell you. I'll guide you. Okay. Yes. Sometimes we are taking freshers and giving trainings. That time also I'll inform you. Suppose if we are taking freshers, in that case, I have to train that freshers. That case also I'll inform you. So always maximum I'll try to help you guys. Right? Yeah. Yeah. Any doubts? Still any doubts are there? Yes, after finishing core Java, then advanced Java, then frameworks. After finishing core Java, then advanced Java frameworks. Yes, I will be taking advanced Java class also. Yes, I will be taking advanced Java also. Okay. Yes, we'll inform you. Right? Yes. Yes, still any doubts are there? No doubts, right? If no doubt, let us wind up session. Tomorrow also same link, no change in link. Same link, same time, exactly 7 o'clock, right? Yeah. So thank you guys. See you tomorrow. Once again, start advanced Java. Starting advanced Java. Yes, at the middle of the course Java, we can start advanced Java. Yes, at the middle, after 45 days of syllabus, after 45 days of syllabus, course Java completion, you can start advanced Java. After 45 days, you can start, no problem. Okay. Yeah, recordings and everything, all the uploading to Google Drive. Yes, we'll share the drive. We'll share drive, you can access. You can access, no problem. Every day by 11 o'clock, you can see. By 11 o'clock, night by 11 o'clock, you can see your recordings. You can watch it, right? Yes, any other doubts? No other doubts? Yeah. Thank you. Thank you guys. See you tomorrow.